This month's show is an Arduino tutorial.
See that little blinky light? We made it do that.
Today we'll show you what an Arduino is, how to connect it to your computer, and how to program it.
We will also tell you a little bit about coding and computer programming languages. This is an Arduino.
An Arduino is a little computer. It can connect to sensors and measure things like light or temperature, and it can control things like LEDs or motors.
This is just one type of Arduino board.
This is the Arduino Uno. It's a very popular board for beginners. It has good documentation and there's a lot of support online to teach you how to use it. Now, boys, what country do you think the Arduino is made in?
China? China?
I don't think so.
America?
No, I believe it was invented in Italy. So do you think Arduinos speak Italian?
No, they speak computer language. Yeah.
So do you boys know any computer languages?
Scratch Junior and Codable.
Oh, I didn't know about those. There are also languages called Java and Python that you might have heard of. We program the Arduino using Arduino language. Do you guys know how we talk to the computer, to the Arduino? We can connect the Arduino to a computer, preferably Mac, Windows, or one running Linux, using a USB cable. We start by downloading the Arduino IDE, Integrated Development Environment, from the website. This is the Arduino website. If you click on Software and Downloads, you can see where to download the Arduino IDE for Mac, PC, or a computer running Linux. After you download and install the software, you can fire up the Arduino IDE on your computer. The first thing you see is this window that pops up called Sketch. Here, a sketch is an Arduino program, and what you see here is the Arduino language. The two basic Arduino functions are setup and loop. You can see them here. A function is just a part of a computer program that does a specific task. This line starts with void, which means that this function, setup, doesn't report back any information after it runs. You can see the setup function there. The two slashes next to each other are for a line of comments. You see here it says, put your setup code here to run once. Since the slashes are at the beginning of the line, the Arduino will ignore these words when it runs a program. And just like the comment says, anything you include in the setup function will only run once when you upload your code to the Arduino. That is half of an Arduino sketch. The other half is the loop function. After the curly bracket closing the setup function, you can see the loop function. Again, this function runs without reporting back information, so we see the void data type. The rest of the structure is the same. The parentheses show that this is another function. The two slashes start the line of text saying, put your main code here to run repeatedly. The curly brackets enclose the instructions you want to repeat over and over. The Arduino comes with some example projects, which make it easy for beginners to get started. If we go to File, Examples, Basics, we see the example sketch, Blink. The first part of this sketch includes a long comment. So instead of using the two slashes at the beginning of each line, they use the star and slash together, which identify a block of comment text on multiple lines. Here are the beginning and down here the end of those lines that are comments. And the comment tells us that we can control a built-in LED light named LED_built-in. Inside the setup function, we see another comment explaining that the next bit of code is to initialize the LED built-in pin as an output, which will allow us to send enough current through that pin to light up the LED. If we just wanted to detect electrical signals from a pin, we would initialize it as an input instead of an output. Let's take a look at what it says in the loop function. Here we see the digital write function, which specifies the LED built-in pin gets set to high. That sends 5 volts to that pin, which will turn on the LED. The delay function instructs the Arduino to wait before the next digital write, which sets the LED built-in pin to low and turns off the LED.
Let's plug it in. We need this USB cable.
This type of USB cable is often used for printers. We can plug it into the Arduino on one end and the computer on the other. Under the Tools menu, we can go down to Board and make sure that the board selected there is the one we have. In our case, the Arduino Uno. The last step is to specify the serial port that the computer will talk to in order to communicate with the Arduino. So again, under Tools, look for Port, and look for this label. To run the program, we just need to click the Upload button, which is a little arrow pointing to the right.
Let's try it out.
Okay, let's see if this LED will light up when we plug in the cable. And it does.
We did it.
See our website at geekpackhack.com for info on supplies and project guidance for adults. Please leave us a comment to let us know what you think, and send us your ideas for wacky hacks. If you enjoy our show, don't forget to subscribe and give us the thumbs up.